You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your majesty would do better to ask this of the Regentkin. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
'Tis admirable how Regentkin Sven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
Understood. Look, as long as you...
There are more who can yet be saved.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle were it possible. Just how I like it. Such quietude.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
I must earn the people's faith. Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health. Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you. But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards, help me!
You have brought Mother to me, I see. My thanks, friend. You have done me a great service.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided, had I only been more attentive. If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
Would you be so kind as to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for the use of his carts in the evacuation? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot...
This sort of quiet means all well.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cutting my teeth in a real battle.
This sort of quiet means all well. I've got to focus.
Greetings. As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. His Grace is welcome to them.
We have chartered the ox carts as requested. 'Tis a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
Well said. Shall await you here, Master.
Are as discerning with time as with coin. Meager wages like these.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wish to...
Even so, I cannot help but feel that All of this could have... If I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine.
My son, you truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith.
Stay out of that. Where it
Isn't a bit early for a rest as yet.
town's
Bunch of sluggards. New blood. One sleep like a lost.
Serpents are upon us! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements! Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Come to think of it, Scars, I dare say they speak to the rigor of your travels alongside the Arisen.
Each one has my master's side, and I am proud to wear them all.
meager challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
These things are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Fell from the beast and breathed his last.
Oh, methinks the beast will back. Perhaps a few more for good measure. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Let me get that. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
It is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens! Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes!
Be wary! That beast has the power to control spirits without end!
Then let us spell it. Grant its servants their deserved rest.
Another enemy force has come to assist. We ought to have finished off the first lot sooner. All together now! We attack this one!
I must have truth, and our glory shall fall!
Very well.
Did my best to match your skill.
The month I spent with Lord Phasus was a queer experience indeed. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap it was made possible by the bond we share.
Fire will prove effective against this foe. Keep on them, Arisen. Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.